Woo woo. Welcome, Chuck Brothers, Recovery Loud and Proud. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? I am doing super fantastic myself. Super fantastic myself. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I know you didn't ask, but that's all right. I am doing good today. Woo woo. Chuck Brothers, Recovery Loud and Proud. Yes, 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 yes. Here we are again. 6:30 on the money. 6:30 on the money. Here to spread a little hope. Reach out to the streets, people. Reaching out here, hustling the street, trying to find help for my friends that suffering from addiction and alcoholism, and maybe their families who don't know what to do or who to call or how to get a hold of somebody. How do I get out of this madness? Woo! I know. I hear a lot of people say when addicts talk about the madness, they're like, "What are you talking about?" Well, let me tell you, inside our heads is a whole different world. And in sobriety, I have found that the world I perceived before is a whole lot different than I perceive now. It is totally a different place, and I do get to see what normies, what I like to call normies, see, and yeah, it's a wild little creature out there these days. Wild little creature out there. A lot of things I would have never noticed going on before. I notice now, and man, the world is a crazy place. And that ain't even bringing up the COVID 19, the COVID 19. Yeah, life is good. Life is good in the hood, baby. Woo woo, woody woo woo. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I'm a little parched. A little parched. Worked up in the attic today. So you see all these little white specks all over me? It's insulation. That's right. I come here, take care of you all. Not worried about itching or none of that stuff. I come right here so I can share some hope. We'll get through the iron because y'all expect me here every day, and I plan on being here every day, every day. Our friends are out there dying, our neighbors, our family members, all out there dying from addiction. And we don't have to today. And that's why we're here to spread some hope. What do you say, Jamie? Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I got a present for you. Believe it or not, I do, I do, I do. What do you say, Lana? Oh, what do you say, Bubba? Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you quit using Bubba. Your head gets fat. Doing homework. Woo woo. I know it, man. Getting big hog headed and shit. Big hog headed and shit. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. What do you say, Smokey Joe? What do you say, my friend? What do you say? Hey, I pulled you up today on Instagram, the Joe Show. Woo woo. Yeah, man. Woo. The Joe Show. Yes, sir, Bob. Get a chance to look up Pro Clean International on Facebook. Pro Clean International. The Joe Show. Joe, my buddy out there that's doing the deal for real, man. All I do is I don't get high. I sit here at a desk and run my mouth. That guy's out there doing some deals out there, people. I'm telling you. You want to look for inspiration? Look up Joseph Haste. Woo! That's my man right there. My mentor. 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 But yes, I don't know what to talk about today again, but we're going to get through it. We get through it together, like the governor says, every day. Every day. I'm about tired of talking or listening to the governor. I swear it. I don't know. It seems like he keeps repeating the same old stuff. Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. I don't know if you're an addict like me. That sucks. But I go to work. I'm an essential worker. Going to college, criminal justice. Woo woo. I went to college for criminal justice one time. I didn't make it very long. I got too busy. I was I went to U of L, stayed at Threcold Hall. If anybody ever been to the campus of U of L, Threcold Hall is right there by the big clock tower. University of Louisville. I'm not a University of Louisville fan. I am not. Go Cats! Woo woo! And I did some criminal justice classes there, and I started hanging out with the fraternity SAE Sigma Alpha Epsilon, and they was voted the #1 drinkingest fraternity on campus that year. And needless to say, well, I fit in really good. I'm like a chameleon. I can fit in anywhere. It don't matter where I'm at or what drug I'm doing. I can fit in anywhere. Uh, I've made a host of many friends in the madness. I have the pleasure of hanging out with many friends that are in sobriety. And I've also had to suffer the pain of losing a lot of friends to overdose. And yes, so that's why we're here. We want to spread some hope because if anybody can do it, I did it. Anybody can do it because I was out there 100% of the time, 100% of my life until now. And now we get on here and we spread hope. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's kind of strange, really. Kind of strange. 2 years ago, I told you was crazy. I was doing a Facebook game one time, and it said that I was going to be a preacher, and I don't know that I laughed about it. And the guy told me, he said, "Chuck, don't laugh. You never know what the Lord's going to call you to do." And here I am preaching on Facebook every day, not about God most of the time. Praise Jesus Christ. He is my higher power. He is my higher power. And that's all right. If you don't have to believe, you don't want to believe. It's all right. That's the greatest thing about it. You don't have to. All you got to do is have a higher power, willing to have a higher power. You ain't got to be. All you got to do is say, "Okay, I'm willing," and willing. It makes a big difference. A big difference. One foot in front of the other, and then here you be. Here you be. Never thought that I would be right here doing what I do every day, and but here I am. Here I am. I know you never know what your calling's going to be, and I don't know what my calling's going to be from here till tomorrow. Nor do I care what tomorrow brings, as long as I'm sober and I get to share a message of hope to somebody and maybe save somebody's life. Uh, oh, Bubba, what's up, my buddy? Man, been a while, my friend. Been a while. I love you, brother. I really do. I really do. But anyways, yeah, it's the way it is. It's just the way it is. My damn cigarettes still don't work. Tell you what we did get today. We got a $50 donation. Bam, check that out. $50 smackaroo donation to go to my buddy. So when he goes down there to Bowling Green to sober living, we got a $50 donation towards that. Now we're down to $225, and I'm probably going to throw in 100 on that. So we're down to $125 needed. I always like to throw in more than most, especially when it comes to a good friend of mine. It don't really matter. It really don't matter. God has blessed me, put me in the right spot in the right place to where I can be able to do that. And like I said, I don't ever loan out money to anybody, but I will put up some money to get somebody in sober living. I will make sure that they have a decent time in rehab, if you can consider that to be. Uh, Bubba, don't think I got tattoos. I got an arm full of them, but yeah, they're all recovery related. Every one of them. That's my favorite one right there. Breaking the chains of addiction. And then I got that one there. It says, before you ask directions, remember where you been. Before you ask directions, remember where you been. See, that's one thing I try not to ever forget is where I come from. And I don't ever forget about the people that I was with where I come from because they all sick individuals too. And I'm here for them 100%. 100%. I hate the disease. I don't hate the people. I don't hang around many people that use, and the reason is because I'm an addict and I can't put myself in that position. Cannot put myself in that position today. My thing is I don't know if you're not an addict, you'd never understand. But my best explanation is if you're not an addict, you still won't know. But I'm going to say it anyways. Say you smoke pot your whole life, like me. It still kills me. When I smell it going down the road, I think, man, it smells good. Woo, like to hit that. And that's what I think goes through my head every time, every time. So if I put myself out there with a crowd of people smoking pot and I'm standing in the circle and they go, here, hit that. And, you know, I've been doing it for 34 years of my life. Just habit is to reach and hit it. So I can't be around it. And because I don't want to accidentally make no mistakes. Accidentally make no mistakes because it wouldn't be a mistake. The mistake is I put myself in the wrong place to be, and I can't be there today. Like I said, it's not the people. I love them to death. I love all my friends, and I really do. And most of them understand that I just can't be around them, and the ones love me for it, and others call me a hypocrite. And that's all right. They can. And I'm not really a hypocrite because I hate the disease. I don't hate them. You know, I got high a bunch. I did every drug under the sun. So we might as well go ahead and disqualify myself to be qualified for this little thing I do here. When I was 10 years old, I started drinking alcohol, moved right on along to weed, to eating mushrooms, doing LSD, doing cocaine. And I smoked crack one time. It lasted 10 years. And then from that, I got into pain pills and methamphetamines and eventually got into shooting heroin and shooting 5 grams of heroin every day and then mixing it with methamphetamine, speedballing, which was my favorite besides yours. Yours was always better than mine because it was free. And yeah, and today I'm going on 2 years of sobriety. Woo woo! Age 16, 18 is my sobriety date. And for that day, I am truly grateful. And on that date, if you would have told me I would have been doing what I'm doing right now, I would have told you was crazy. Because at that point in my life, I just wanted to jump through hoops. I wanted to get through what everything I wanted to had to get through so I could get back out there and keep doing what I've always done, which would have led to what I've always gotten. And that was pain, sickness, and disparity and all that bull BS that comes along with it. And today my life is good. I'm truly loved by my family. Uh, all of them, all of them. I have no problems. I can go to my mom's, I can go to my dad's, I can go to aunts, uncles, cousins. I'm trusted. You know, I can borrow I don't need to borrow their vehicles. I got 3 of my own. Uh, I couldn't have that in the madness because every penny I made went straight to the dope man. Every penny of it. Every penny of it. I'd get paid, go cash the check, and straight to the dope man because I had to because I was sick. I was sick, and I ain't talking about I was sick in the head. I was sick in the head, of course, and we all know I'm sick in the head. We were definitely sick. It's right. It's right, Bubba. Hoops it was. Yep, yep. You know what, man? I miss Tom so much. It's crazy. You know, he been gone 4 years now. 4 years. It's hard to believe. I can't talk about it. I'll start crying, and I don't want to cry on air. But I do miss my best friend a lot. Every day, there is not a day that goes by that I don't think about him at least once, or do I? There ain't a day that goes by that I don't talk about him at least once. He was truly a good guy, and he passed away right here in my bathroom in my arms, and didn't have no Narcan. And I'm not going to get into the Narcan thing today again. And the reason why, if you want some Narcan, let me know. I'll get it out to you. I'll mail it to you. Whatever. I got some. I would do better if you had it than me because I got one in every vehicle, and I got 2 boxes sitting here in the house. The thing about it is, it won't save nobody if it's all sitting here at my house. And if it's out there being passed around, it's a chance it could save somebody's life. And you might not be for Narcan or against Narcan or whatever, but I can tell you this one thing about it. And the one thing is dead people don't recover ever. They just die. And if you got Narcan, if the cops in New Haven would have had Narcan the day that my buddy overdosed, he would still be alive today. Within 3 minutes of the phone call to 911, the cops showed up and none of them had Narcan. It took 30 minutes for the ambulance to get here, and by the time they got here, he done asphyxiated and passed away. And truly a horrible day. Truly a horrible day. But I'll tell you how sick I was. How sick I was. As soon as they carried his dead body out of my house, I could not wait to put another needle in my arm and get another shot. And how sick is that? I didn't get sober. I didn't get off opiates for a whole nother year, almost a year to the date. He died 4/4/16, and my last opiate 3/24 of 17 was the last time I used an opiate. I'd love to tell you that I quit getting high on on that date, but I didn't. I just quit using opiates, which to me is that's why I remember the date, because it's just like my sobriety date. For that date, I am truly grateful that I never put an opiate back in my body, nor do I want another opiate back in my body. I am truly grateful for the 3/24/17. That is my opiate sobriety date. But like I said, that was not the end of my madness by far. By far. By then, I was pretty strung out on doing methamphetamines, ice, I guess they call it, whatever they call it. I don't care. I did a bunch of it. I was going to the dope man every day, buying anywhere from a quarter ounce to an ounce every day, and just couldn't not get enough of that shit. And my life got miserable quick. I withered down to nothing. I looked like a skeleton with black eyes. And you can look at the before and after pictures if you go to the Chuck Brothers Recovery Loud and Proud group page. You can see my photos, or you can just see my little picture. I got my 3 befores and my 1 after, and I can tell you exactly what I was doing in all 3 pictures. The top one on the left was I was doing opiates, heroin, shooting heroin every day, and the one to the bottom of that one, I was strung out on methamphetamines. The top right one was speedballing meth and heroin. And then, of course, the bottom right one is me 18 months ago. So even that picture is different. If you was to put that picture against me today, I probably look different now. Like I said, I'm going on 2 years of sobriety, and that was 18 months ago. I tell you the funniest thing about that picture, or if you go to the group page and you see the picture on the left and the picture on the right, the picture on the left in rehab, I had 3 months clean and I still looked that bad, 3 months clean. So I can only imagine if I wasn't taking a picture before I went to rehab, it would probably be pretty dope fiend sexy if you ask me. Man, I tell you what, dope fiend sexy. Woo woo. Can we get a woo woo? That that was never me. That was never me. I thought I was. Thought I was. Got down to pant size 32. Woo! Man, I ain't been in a pant size 32 since I was in the 8th grade or since I was on methamphetamines. And I ate once in November, slept twice in December. You know, that was for real. That was for real. I was lucky. I was a lucky one though. I didn't skits out pretty bad. I got friends and neighbors that my one neighbor, I feel sorry for that dude. He just scared to death all the time, and he don't have to live like that. And it's strange that he lives so close to me, and he just can't see the other side of it. And it's sad. It's sad. His sister tells me all the time. She's like, "He's crazy. I want to kill him." I said, "You can't kill him. He's an addict. He can't help it. He can't." Let me tell you the thing about it is, I wanted to quit, and I told my mom and them I wanted to quit. And I meant I could have passed the lie detectors test when I said, I'm not going to do it no more. But the thing is I'm an addict and I couldn't stop it. I could not stop it. I wanted to stop, had every intention of stopping. I just couldn't stop. Uh, I am big about rehabs. I didn't like rehab. I am big about rehabs, though. Rehab gives you a chance to forget about your bills and all that shit and work on yourself. And that's where the problem is. It's not drugs are just the solution to my real problem, which was up here in my head, and never fitting in, life being 100 forms of fear, whatever the fear was, scared of girls, scared of who was going to take my shit, who was, whatever, scared of everything, scared of the dark. I don't know. I really wasn't scared of the dark, but I was scared of a lot of things. I probably was scared of the dark, just didn't know it. I was too damn high to realize it. I don't know. I don't know. Just always worried about what other people thought. And today, I could care less what other people thought. When I first got clean, everybody called me a rat, everything in the world, and I've never told on anybody in my life. And that's a true statement. You can go to the courthouse, pull up all my records, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Charles Robert Brothers the Third. Go look it up. I'm sure it's all public record. Uh, I got put in, got kicked out of rehab, all of them, all of them, and I didn't get straight. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. And I just got bored with it quick. I got bored of 15,000 meetings a day and doing the same damn thing, listening to the same damn people talk about the same damn shit all day long. And that's the way they are. But you know what? I still think that my foundation was started there. It was started there. Uh, I finally went back to court and they told me that going to prison, son. That's what they said. And set me up a revocation hearing, told me to come back. And when I come back, prosecutor talked to probation officer talked to attorney said, I'm going to give you one last chance, drug court. And that's another thing about drug court. You sign your rights away. Not that you had any anyways under the state laws or whatever, but you cannot tell on people. You cannot do a lot of stuff. You sign that right away. There is no buys in drug court. Drug court is one of the strictest programs I've ever been in my life, and truly grateful because it changed my life. Let's get sentimental here, gonna make me cry. It changed my life 180 degrees, and that's how I got here today, doing this right here in this little bitty old town that I live in, and I got all kinds of raging fans here in this little bitty old town that I hated my whole life. Hated everybody in this town, hated everything about this town. If I didn't live in this town, I wouldn't be the way I was today. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's what it was. Everything revolved around me and what I wanted and what I wanted to do. What you say, Natasha? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I am doing great today. And I'm always going to be great. Even if I'm having a bad day, I guarantee you, I'm going to tell you, I'm doing great. Because I tell you what, where I used to be was freaking miserable. I wanted to die every day. And I don't feel like that no more. I got full custody of my son. I got food on the table. I got electricity. I got 3 vehicles paid for. I rent a shop in town. Pay for it all out of going to work every day because I get to go to work every day. I'm great, people. I am great. I am great today and truly blessed. Truly blessed. I get to sponsor 6 people. Whoop, whoop. Not all of them do good. Some of them are doing super fantastic. But you know what? It don't matter to me what. It's all right. I am just a human being, Jane. I appreciate that. And I think maybe I might inspire some people. I do this out of the selfishness of myself to help me through another day sober. And it works. But I really do it because I care about all my friends out there and I'm tired of seeing them die. That's for real right there. I'm sick and tired of watching my friends die and they're all gone. Y'all gonna make me cry on here for real. I watch my friends die. So I do this every day, 6:30. People die every day, and that's why I do it. That's why I do it. I don't care what people say. I don't care what they think. But I tell you what I got on, my Sober Mode shirt, my favorite one, meth. Just don't do it. www.sobermode.com. www.sobermode.com. Woo! Had to change it up there a little bit. Get old teary eyed, man. Yep, that's right. I'm a man. I cry like a baby sometimes. Like a baby sometimes. That's why I don't have no TVs in my house. Well, I got two TVs in my house. One's hooked up to a PlayStation 4, and the other one ain't even plugged in because I can't watch them. I can't watch them. Too much negativity on there. And I tell you what, I was going to delete my Facebook account 19, 20 months ago, and people told me not to because I helped them, and that's the only reason I stuck around. And you know what? I got my page. I got Friends of Recovery Nelson, and I got Chuck Brothers Recovery Loud and Proud, and there's no negativity on any of them. On any of them. Did you wear your Sober Mode shirt to work? Which one do you got? I mean, I got like 10 of them, and none of them are alike, so it could be any, could be a many of them, a many of them. I love his shirts, I really do. He's in Washington State. He just had two. I keep saying he just had, but it's been several months now. He had twin daughters, and he supports his family by making these shirts out of his garage. Truly inspirational story. Look it up, www.sobermode.com. The guy's name's Ian Smith, and yeah, I guess the best compliment I've gotten so far since I've been doing this was from my older brother, who told me, posted on the page, I can't even tell you because I'll cry again. I think I tell you what, they tell you the worst thing about sobriety is, and the best thing about sobriety is get your feelings back. Who? That's I'd always had feelings, but they're not numb no more for sure. But yes, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I rent a building from my sister. It's pretty wild. I wouldn't give her money rent for 3 months today, but it's all right. You know what? There was a time she told me she wished my head would explode and that I would just go ahead and overdose and die and the family would be better. And they probably would at the time, but I'm sure glad it didn't happen because I am a much better person now. I don't think the same way I thought. And all I do is the deal every day. I wake up in recovery. I go to bed in recovery, and that's my life. Besides a little bit of work I got to do, or I get to do. I don't like to say I got to do nothing because I don't have to do nothing. I go back out there and get high any day I want. It's by choice that I don't, and a better life that I received not doing it, and a higher power that is truly taking care of me. Praise Jesus Christ. Woo. Grabbed me up by the collar of the neck and told me how it was going to be and how I was going to be, and here I am. All I had to do is do a little work, and I did it, and I still do it, and I do it every day, every day. Just like being here, it's just like muscle memory. To quote the governor, muscle memory. Stay home. I don't stay home every day. I am an essential worker. I do HVAC for a living, and I have been blessed there too since I've been in sobriety. It seems like people like you to do work for them when you're clean, and they don't mind calling you. You know, I got a key to people's houses. I got a key to the Nelson County Library. Whoa, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for old junkie like me. Have the key to the public library. Got a key to New Hope School. Woo! Even better, what? My mama give me a key to her house. She's like, you ain't got a key to the house? That's the small things that matter, people. I'm telling you. Hell with the library. Mom, give me a key. She said, you ain't got a key to my house? I said, Mom, I ain't had a key to your house since you took it from me 3 years ago because I wasn't trustworthy to come in the house. Wasn't allowed there. Was not allowed there. Period. My son would be having his birthday party there, and I was not allowed there. And it's all right. that's some of that tough love that I guess got me where I am today. I do not believe in tough love. In a way, I do. In a way, I don't. It depends on how you execute it. Uh, I think if you send your kids out to the street by themselves and they go out there, then they're going to die alone. If they're at the house, you got a chance of maybe giving them some Narcan, for instance, or whatever. And everybody's got their theories on that. And I'm not going to be one here to say that you're doing it right, you're doing it wrong, or whatever. But I am going to say love them, love them, love them, love them, no matter what, because they could die tomorrow. They could die tonight. They could die in 5 minutes. So always love your addict and always love them. You ain't got to give them money. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, don't give a drug addict money because they're going to go blow it on drugs. Don't go buy them $200 pair of shoes because they're going to go pawn them for $20 worth of dope. I did them things. I did it. And you don't save people by enabling. You do it by tough love. But, you know, you got to have a bottom, I guess. I don't know. You don't have to have a bottom. You get down to the root of the problem inside yourself. But the addicts don't see that. I thought everybody else was my problem. Now with a little sobriety, I can look back and see where I was involved in all of that shit. All of it was caused by me. And even if they was wrong, I didn't have to argue the fact. I could have walked away. I could have shut up. I didn't have to run my mouth. I didn't have to cuss them like dogs. I didn't have to. So really, I just made every situation worse. Every one of them. But yeah. Yep. 7:01 already. We already been here a half hour. Went by quick. Went by quick. I got the one that says hope and the one that says sober mode on. Rock and roll. I got them both. Sweet. Heck yeah. I'm going to have to work out a deal with that guy. Say, hey, man, I'm selling your shirts for you. You ought to at least give me a free one every now and again, right? Nah, I ain't worried about his free shirts. He supports his family with them. But anyways, how is everybody dealing with the COVID-19? Sitting at home, all up in your head, listen to that committee go on in there. Da, 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 you're worthless. You're a piece of shit. You're a junkie. Da, 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 you're always going to be missed. Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to that shit. Don't listen to that shit. It's a perception problem. I got it. Never felt like I fit in. Never thought anybody liked me. Didn't ever have no friends. Nobody loved me. No, it's just my head, people talking to me. And today I know that my son's got the same problem. try to tell a 12-year-old his head's lying to him. His head's lying to him. Can't believe we're sitting here talking about being sober. Woo woo. Sure beats talking about getting high. I can tell you that right now. I tell you, life sucks, but it sucks better sober. Amen. Amen to that. Woo woo. I know, well, me and you went down so many roads, buddy, many roads. I don't like to make it too personal because, well, some people hold that against you, and I don't care if they hold it against me one bit. Everybody knows what I was and what I am now, and I'm all right with that. One thing about it is I can walk through this town where my sober mode shirt says meth, just don't do it, and I guarantee you, people turn their heads. I laugh about it. Not that this place is any different than any other place. I'm going to tell you now the statistic, and you can believe me, you don't have to believe whatever. 10% of the population gets high, uses dope. Whether I don't know what dope they use or whatever. They're junkies, addicts, whatever. 10%, don't matter if you're in the east end of Louisville, the west end of Louisville, Bardstown, New Haven, Nelson County, Washington County, wherever you're at, 10% of all people use dope. Atlanta. Oh, okay. It's all right. Don't be switching up on me, man. I can't keep up. No, I'm just kidding. We all here just to have a good time anyways, right? Right. You know why? Because it keeps y'all listening to me be stupid. Keeps y'all out y'all's head. See how that works? Some kind of reverse. Ooh, whoop, whoop. Reverse psychology mumbo jumbo. Some of the big words that I can't pronounce, especially now that I have no top teeth, it makes it even harder to pronounce them. I get all jumbled up, my tongue gets twisted, and ooh. But yeah, some of them words. I love sobriety. I love recovery better. I know I tell you all the time the difference between sobriety and recovery. Sobriety is white knuckling, just not putting one in you. You never get better. You just don't put no dope or drinks in you. That's all sobriety is. Dry drunk. Dry drunk. Recovery, on the other hand, is the same thing as sobriety, except every day you try to be a little bit better than you used to be. Try to be a little bit nicer and all that. And then you try to work on your insides. What you say, Scott Joseph Mattingly? Joseph Scott? Cheesy. Cheesy. What's up, my friend? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing super fantastic today. Doing a deal. Woo, woo, woo. Every day. Every day. Smoking a lot of cigarettes. I almost decided when I get my shirts printed up, it's got to have a skull with a cigarette in its mouth. I mean, just going to have to. I mean, I'm sorry. Just going to have to. Just going to have to. Matter of fact, it's going to probably say Chuck Brothers, Recovery Loud and Proud, with a skull with a cigarette in its mouth. And on the back, we dealing in hope, not dope. Woo woo. I think so. I think that's what's going to be. It's going to be the first one, anyways. We'll have a whole line of apparel, merch. Merch. Heck yeah, I like hearing that, Cheese. I like hearing that. I like hearing that, man. I love to hear that. I love to hear my old friends are doing good, better than they was yesterday and the day before. Just a little bit better than it used to be. Cause I'm live. Oh, sorry, Motley Crue. I'm an '80s baby, and I love me some Motley Crue. And yeah, matter of fact, I got the book, Nikki Sixx, The Heroin Diaries, because I was a heroin addict. And man, I tell you what, he might have been rich, but I tell you what, I think I played right there with him. I played right there with him. It's a wonder we didn't cross paths, I swear. His stories are just like mine. Woo, it's kind of scary. Kind of scary, actually. Matter of fact, I got the DVDs and everything. Big Motley Crue fan. Always have been. Red lips and your fingertips. Oh, sorry. But anyways, I know y'all love it when I sing because I'm like Beethoven or some kind of weird can't sing kind of guy. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, buddy. And he said that was a good idea on the shirt. God is good. I am good. Life is good. I'm telling you, brother, God is good every second of every day. God is good all the time. All the time. He has truly blessed me, and for that I am really grateful. Grateful. So, you know what today is? Today's the 6th. So if you quit using dope today, you have sobriety date 5/7/2020. That could be your sobriety date. Hey, it's not taken yet. It's not taken yet. 5/7/2020 could be yours today. Today. No takers. All right. We'll try again tomorrow. Try again tomorrow. You need some help, reach out, talk to me. I'll be glad to go through these books with you. We'll find you a rehab to get into. Guarantee you that. We will guarantee you that we will find something. We will find something. I know for a fact they're still taking patients just about everywhere. If they got a bed available, they will take you. They will take, because not everybody's worried about coronavirus because people out there overdosing every day. And that's why I'm here every day because we're going to stop that because we don't have to. You know what the percentage of people that stay in recovery after 5 years out of 100? One out of 100 after 5 years stays sober. That's just a statistic, people. We can change that today. Or I'm having 5 years, anyways. We can change it. We can change it. We don't have to get high no more. You just got to do it right. We got to take our time with it. Got to work on ourselves. Figure out what's going on in us and what makes us want to do that. You know, I've been doing this stuff for 2 years now, and I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I tell everybody that gets in there, just throw everything you know right there. You don't know shit, throw it in the garbage. You might know something about a lot of things, but you're probably like me. I didn't know nothing, absolutely nothing about recovery. And I don't know much about recovery now. I know I got to keep doing this every day and doing the deal every day, praying every day, and doing what I do to stay sober because that's the only way I can do it. It's only I got to give it away to keep it right. Got to give it away to keep it. I'm a firm believer it takes an addict to save an addict. It takes an alcoholic to alcoholic. An addict can't help an alcoholic for the simple reason alcohol is a drug. Yo. Just saying. I mean, here, take this elixir. It's always been a drug. Even back when it was invented, it's what they here, drink this elixir, it'll cure you. Damn right it'll cure you. It knocks right out of you. Here, have his hot toddy. Sound like a drug to me. I don't know. Mind or mood altering substance. It's all about all about something. It's all about something. I can't even think. I swear I scrambled my brain doing all that dope. Dopamine. It's all about dopamine, anyways. Dopamine. Dopamine. An addict's dopamine level's way up here. Normal people's is like right here. That's why we keep doing what we do, because we try to get to that point instead of this point. And that's another reason you get depressed when you come off dope, because your dopamine's way up here, your level, your cut, and normal is down here. So when you come off of it, it's got to come all the way down. You can get to here to feel that relief. Relief. But anyways, man, we smoke cigarettes like crazy today. I don't know why. I do it a lot on here because I got to do something with my hands. My hands are always wanting to. I'll end up being going like this, and I'll be a nervous wreck. It causes me to go crazy and start to freak out. I mean, I done folded that $50 bill up 4 or 5 different ways just because that's just the way my head works. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. And that was the same thing with dope. I just could not stop it. Let me give you your best instance on being an addict. What's like being an addict? Let me think of one real good one, real quick. Real quick, I'll think of something. Say, I ain't saying this is a real story now. I'm just saying this is an instance of what it's like to be high or want to get high. The obsession. I know I always say the one about if my grandma's hot dog was the last hot dog and she was going to starve to death, and I had to have that hot dog, I would eat her hot dog. That's how it's like. But I'm going to use a better one than that. And it's probably going to be kind of unpleasantly to think of. There's a car and there's a kid in it and it's on fire. The thing is the fire extinguisher is my drug. I know. I mean, it's that serious. I mean, it's how the obsession works. I could take the fire extinguisher, put the car out. Maybe. I don't know. That's not part of the deal, so I don't know. But the deal is the fire extinguisher is my drug of choice. I got to have that in order to feel normal. I take the fire extinguisher. I know that I could probably help them, but I'm not going to because my mind won't let me. My mind's focused on take the fire extinguisher, take the fire extinguisher, take the fire extinguisher, take the fire extinguisher. Then I take the fire extinguisher. I got the fire extinguisher. I'm like, oh, I feel better now. Now I feel guilt, shame, and remorse because the kids burned up the car. That's the only way I can really, I mean, it's probably a pretty good example. And it's the way my mind worked. Man, man, ooh. I want to say something. I was at a point in life, and I'm just going to be broad about this. Broad. I was at a point, and there was somebody out of the 15 people here watching, or 2 people watching. I don't know how many people was watching. It says 6, 7, 20. It goes up and down. And then people tell me they see it all the time, and I don't ever even see them. There was a point in my life where I couldn't crawl my sorry butt out of bed without somebody helping me stick a needle in my arm to get out of bed, just to get out of bed. True story. It's a true story. How sorry is that? It's pretty sorry, really. But that's where I was at, people. That's where I was at. I could not do it without it. I was just too sick. And not that I got high off of that, because I didn't get high off that. What I got was normal. And when I say I got normal, I'm talking like my grandma got up out of bed that morning and went to the bathroom normal. That's how I felt after I did what I did. And that was 95% of the time. 95% of the time. I did not get high to get high no more. You hear alcoholics say it all the time, I drank until the drink quit working. I got high until the high got quit working. It did not ease, comfort, or nothing. It was like a boomerang, and it turned around and all cut me to pieces. All cut me to pieces. I'm quoting out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous there. And I'm not even going to tell you whose story that's in or whatever. If you know, you know. You don't, you don't. This is not AA. This is not NA. And we are not trying to break any traditions of any of the two. And but I will quote the book because it says it. It was like a boomerang, and it turned around, but in all but cut me to pieces. Because see, at first it takes and it cured all my ailments. I didn't feel nothing no more. I could go out, I could talk to girls, I could go out and be who I wanted to be when I had the buzz going. You know, I wasn't scared no more. I don't know what the deal is. I just know that I could do things that I normally couldn't do when I had the buzz going on, or I was doing dope, whatever. And then all of a sudden it turned against me. Then I couldn't get out of bed without having it. I was too sick, shaking, hot sweats, cold sweats, twitching, and all that dumb shit that we do because we can't stop it, just going crazy, puking and shitting on ourselves or shitting everywhere or whatever. I really didn't shit on myself per se, but I ran to that bathroom as fast as I get there, the best I could. And yeah, it's awful. It's just awful. Don't do it. Don't get high. Don't put one in you no more. You don't have to feel like that no more. You will feel like it for a while because it takes a minute to get all that madness out of you. But once you're through it, 324/17. Last time I put any of that crazy stuff in my body. And I have to say, it took me about 6 months to get through the withdrawals. But you know what? After that, I ain't one time had no withdrawal since. Not one. I've gotten out of bed every morning. I didn't need no dope to get out of bed. Well, besides the methamphetamines. But once August 16, 2018, from that day forward, I have not ever felt any kind of anything. I have been normal all the way through. I've had mind problems, guilt problems, shame problems, and all that stuff that comes along with having to feel. And it's all right because I can deal with it today because all them big mountains that I made, big old mountains, just molehills today. just molehills today. My God, my higher power, Jesus Christ, praise the Lord, always makes it work out every time, without fail in sobriety and recovery. I don't know why. I mean, I used to pray all the time when I was in the madness, and no, it never worked out. It never worked out. It just never worked out. I'll tell you right now, I didn't pay bills. I didn't pay nothing. I couldn't pay. And if it did work out and I got money, I was going to the dope man. So it wouldn't have mattered, would it? Nah, it wouldn't have mattered. That's exactly what I would have done. And truly grateful. I have found in sobriety and in recovery that I don't have nothing to spend money on, really. I don't get to the dope man. I'm used to taking, 34 years of my life and taking every penny I got and going to get high. That's just what we did. And that's what I did. Every dollar, every nickel of it went to the dope man for 34 years, basically. And I'm suffering through it now because now I got to come up with something to take care of my sorry old butt till I die and have some kind of savings that I don't have. If I was to get crippled up today, I would have to live on whatever the government gave, not because they probably wouldn't give me much at all because I work for cash. I took it all to the dope man, every penny of it. I have no retirement. I have nothing like that. So you play, you pay, right? Whoop whoop. I don't care. I don't really care, really. We'll get by. Lord's given me everything I need, and I've got everything I need right now. I don't have everything I want. I don't have everything I want. I want a lot of stuff, but none of that stuff would make me happy. I could have brand new cars and 1,000 virgins and whatever else everybody wishes for, and that ain't gonna make me happy. Everything I got right now makes me happy. I swear, there's nothing better than sitting in there and having dinner with my son every day, having supper with him every day, and then making sure he gets to school if they was having school. Right? They don't have no school today. Crazy. I don't understand it. It made me go. But anyways, when I wasn't skipping, but I did kind of make it through high school. I graduated, and I don't know how I graduated, but I did, and that was God doing for me what I could not do for myself, apparently. And yeah, luckily I have got a good field to be in, and it does pay the bills, and things just tend to come in. I don't know why, it just does. Praise Jesus. That's why. I know why, exactly why. Because he's the only reason I'm where I'm at today. He's the only reason I'm sitting right here doing what I'm doing. He's the only reason I'm still alive. I didn't overdose and die like everybody else I know. And yeah. Woo woo. Woo woo woo. Cheer up, people. You play school one bite at a time, people. One bite at a time. It'll get empty. You can't eat a 24-ounce porterhouse in one bite. Got to nibble on it and enjoy it. Yeah, the bone sucks, but that's all right. You nibble around it. That's the best part. Best part, meat next to the bone. Hang on right. I ain't got no teeth. I can't chew it off the bone no more. I can still eat steak. I tell you, my problem is eating a bologna sandwich. You think that's kind of weird. You think you bite right through bread and bologna. Matter of fact, you get through the bologna, you just can't get through the bread. Weirdest stuff. Weirdest stuff. Steak, I just eat that right on. Right on. I don't know. I was looking at my phone. A guy called about a job. He texted about a job. Wants to know how much I'm going to charge you. And I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure that out. I'll get to it. After the show. Man, I'll tell you what about this sunshine? Woo woo. Praise Jesus. Look here. Right in the face. Woo, vitamin D. Vitamin D. That stuff's good for you. Sunlight of the spirit, baby. Sunlight of the spirit. Jesus Christ shining down on me. I see the sunshine just like that, right through the middle of the storm, people. Right through the middle of the storm. That little quote come to me when I got out of bed the other morning. I can see the sunlight through the storm. Powerful. When you wake up and you think stuff like that, man, you think, Who the heck is this guy? Man, I need a fix. Bad. Not today. Not today. You don't have to have one either. I want to reach out, and I don't want to reach out. I ain't reaching out. I am reaching out. Not like that. I just want to talk a little bit about www.unitedforrecovery. 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 One more time. www.unitedforrecovery. Bam. United for Recovery. The Nelson County Resource Guide book or whatever. Got all kinds of stuff in it. You need one? Let me get you one. It's got veteran services, crisis hotlines, health, dental services, mental health services, learning for life book box locations, grief support, blessing boxes, clothing, emergency shelters, food pantries, nutrition, all that great stuff, all in one little book. www.unitedforrecovery.org. Yeah, www.unitedforrecovery.org. Excuse me if I said .com. It is .org. www.unitedforrecovery.org. And the thing I like about this book, actually not the book, to hell with the book, under the resource tab, all kinds of free rehabs. Boom, free rehabs, right? I mean, you don't have to pay for it. Woo, no skin off your back, right? If you ain't got a job, get Medicaid. Medicaid pay for it too. Medicaid will pay for it. Woo, they pay for mine. They give you food stamps. That's how they feed you. I want to talk about NKYHateSheroin.com. 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 That is Northern Kentucky Hates Heroin.com. Really, the only reason I want to tell you about this book, if you want it, you can download it. NKYHatesHeroin.com. Right there at the bottom of the page. NKYHatesHeroin.com. This is the 4th edition right here. They got a 5th edition. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, it can be yours free. Just download it. Download it. But look, I just want to show you here. Let me get right over. See all them pages there? Rehabs, people. Rehabs. That's why I say if you want to reach out, you need me to help you find a rehab, we will find you a rehab. Your sobriety date be 5/7/2020. You quit today. You quit today. Man, you don't have to worry about dying tomorrow from overdose if you quit today. You quit today. Woo! Man, I tell you what, all fired up. Find your buddy overdosed, call 911. 911. I'll tell you why. Don't leave them laying there. Kentucky Senate Bill 192, March 25th, 2015. They wrote a bill. It's called the heroin bill. You are immune to prosecution if you call 911, and wait while they come help your buddy out. You got to wait. You can't just leave them. And I know for a fact that they will not lock you up. They will not search you. They will not search your house. They will not mess with you. They will help the patient, victim, or addict, junkie, whatever you want to call them. Don't particularly like them words because it is stigmatized, but whatever. I refer myself as a junkie, and that's all right. But they will not lock you up. You are immune to prosecution. And I know for a fact, because like I said, my best friend overdosed in my bathroom in there. I called 911. I gave him chest compressions and mouth to mouth for 30 minutes while I waited for the ambulance to get here. And when they took his body out of the house, they did not talk to me. They did not search me. They did not do none of that. They just left. They just left. Matter of fact, it was weird. I walked outside to see what was going on, and there was nobody around. Just me. Guilt, shame, and remorse. Woo woo. Yeah. But anyways, we can quit today, people. Call 911. Call 911. Don't leave your buddy there to die. It ain't worth it, man. You don't want them to leave you there to die. Kick him out in a ditch nowhere. I had a buddy of mine that did that too. They threw him out in a ditch. Overdosed on morphine years ago. But you don't have to do that today because you are immune to prosecution. And we don't do that because we love people. Each and every one of you. I love each and every one of y'all. I have faith in each and every one of you all. I believe in you right there. All of you. I believe in you. I have faith in you. I love each and every one of you all. We'll be back here tomorrow, 6:30. Same time, same place, same channel. Every day, 6:30. Chuck Brothers, covered loud and proud.